Perfect.
All right, everybody, what's going on? And welcome to today's edition of SWACTalk, the show we cover the SWAC inside and out. And I'm your tour guide around the SWAC. See what's coming at you. And today, man, we're gonna do something a little different, man. Like we like to say on the show, we cover the SWAC inside and out. So we're gonna continue to do that by bringing you a women's soccer preview for the 2023 season. Now this is gonna be my first time doing this, so I'm gonna try to do it and get better at it. I'm trying to figure out how I want to cover the soccer season. Might just do like a weekly recap or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but I wanted to go ahead and put something out to go ahead and show love to all the SWAC athletes that's playing for their respective schools. So we're gonna do a little preview, get share some things with you guys and let you know what to look forward to. And then we'll be back on our grind. We got another video dropping on Tuesday. I'm gonna talk a little TSU football, not my preview, but we're gonna talk a little TSU football. And then Wednesday we have our preview dropping. Thursday, SWAC Smoke, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Southern preview dropping on Sunday. So if you want to get the dates for those last remaining SWAC season football previews, you can hit the social. Facebook is SWACTalk, Instagram SWACTalk, Twitter SWACTalk76. Don't forget to hit that subscription button to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you have, man, thank you very much. Definitely appreciate it. Like the video, share them, hit that notification bell, and feel free to drop any comments on anything. I got a new office set up, sharing the lab with my wife now. So I got a new setup, so I got to kind of get myself organized, so y'all can see all my board and whatnot. But got a new setup, so just trying something different. And also, man, I got something I wanted to drop on y'all. This is something that we've been memeing a while, and I wanted to go ahead and throw it out there. We are dropping Young Man's is Ready shirt on our SWACTalk gear store. You can check out the store on the YouTube channel. There's a link, you can hit it. Shirts are like $24. Get you one, man. Let everybody know that the Young Man's of your team is ready for the season. You order it online, it gets delivered directly to you. So man, once y'all go ahead and check it out, we got white with red letters, black with red letters, gray with red letters, and right now we got blue lettering on a white shirt, blue lettering on black, and blue lettering on gray. So if you want to rock with that, man, go ahead and hit that link on the page. And get you one of them shirts, man, because I know everybody Young Man's is ready for the football season. So y'all go ahead and rock with that. So, man, let's go ahead and jump into this preview, man. We're going to go ahead and start this thing up. This is something I've been trying to do for the last couple of weeks. Wasn't really sure how I wanted to do it. So I had to, figure out how to do this. So let's go ahead and jump directly into it, man. Last season, the Jackson State women's soccer team won the championship. They were able to make their way through the SWAC tournament and play Alabama in the NCAA tournament. Looking at last season's tournament, they opened up the tournament by beating the number 8 Alabama A&M Bulldogs by a score of 2-0. Texas Southern was the 5 seed. They beat the 4 seed Alabama State 2-0 as well. Grambling was the 2 seed. They beat number 7 Alcorn 1-0. And Southern was the 3 seed, beating Pine Bluff, the 6 seed, 3-1. In the semis, Jackson State beat Texas Southern 2-0, or 2-0 if you want to talk soccer talk. Grambling beat Southern by a score of 3-1. And in the championship, Grambling lost to Jackson State by a score of 4-2. And like I said, Jackson State went on to the SWAC, to the NCAA tournament to face the Crimson Tide of Alabama. So we're just gonna kind of run through team by team, man. some of the players to look out for. How each team did last season record-wise and what's their upcoming game. Jackson State is their defending champs. Like I said last season, they finished with a record of seven wins, one loss, and one tie, one draw, excuse me, and 11-8-1 overall, 7-1-1 in conference. Grambling finished 5-1-3 in conference, 12-7-3 overall. Southern was 5-3-1 in conference and 9-9-2 overall. Alabama State 4-2-3 in conference, 6-8-4 overall. Texas Southern 4-3-2 in conference, 5-10-3 overall. Pine Bluff 4-4-1 in conference, 9-11-1 overall. Alcorn 3-3-3 in conference and 5-9-4 overall. Alabama A&M was 2-5-2 in conference and 4-12-2 overall. Prairie View 2-7 in conference, 2-11 overall. Valley 0-7-2 in conference and 0-12-2 overall. So Jackson State was like I said, they were the defending champs. They also had last season they had the defensive player of the year, Sidney Wilson, and the goalkeeper of the year, Tiana Taylor, and also the coach of the year, Theodore Bagatis. I'm sure I'm butchering a lot of these names, but y'all just work with me. The freshman of the year and the offensive player of the year was Tiana Johnson from Pine Bluff. She is definitely one of the top players in the league. Pine Bluff last season had one of the better teams in terms of statistics last season. They were able to lead the league in shots on goal, and they also led the league in goals. They scored 44 goals on the season, averaged 2 goals per game. So they were definitely a team that were pretty solid in that aspect. Grambling State led the league in goals allowed with 31. That's 1.3 goals allowed per game. So they were one of the better teams in terms of goalkeeping. Some of your leaders in conference play last season, Tiana Johnson led the league in shots with 88. She also led the league in shots on goal with 46. And she led the league in actual goals with 12 on the season. Beatrice Credis from Grambling was second in goals with 10. And Natalie Freeman from Pine Bluff was third in the league with 10 goals on the season. Samara Nunn from Alcorn led the league in assists, along with Beatrice Credis from Grambling. They each had 7. Natalie Freeman had 6 assists on the season, which put her in the top 5 in points. In soccer, you calculate your goals and assists, add it up, and that gives you your total points. Lonnie Mulligan, Southern, led the league in points with 19. She had 9 goals and 1 assist. Tiana Johnson was second with 27 points. That's 1.29 points per game. Mulligan had 1.36 points per game. So Johnson had 12 goals and 7 assists. 12 goals and 3 assists. Credits, 11 goals and 7 assists, giving her 29 points. 1.2 points per game. Freeman, 10 goals, 6 assists. And Cassandra Showing from Alabama State had 16 points as well. The leader in goals against average was Paula Arguelé from Alcorn. She had a 1.25 goals against average. Sheila Sanchez from Alabama State, 1.29. Also, Sanchez led the league in save percentage, saving 82% of the shots against her. And Mackenzie McCarthy from Valley had 77% saves per game. McCarthy from Valley had 11 saves per game. Jaden Kristoff from Texas Southern had 7.5 saves per game. And Madison Colby Taylor from Grambling, she had 10 shutouts on the season, so she was definitely a stonewall in goal Tiana Taylor from Jackson State, who was the goalie of the year. She had 8 shutouts, and she had a shutout in 40% of the games. So looking at some of the returning players from each team, quite a few all-conference players return for each team. Alabama A&M is the first on our list. They have a new coach this season, Prince Bordy. He coached the Antigua women's national team, and he was a former Jacksonville University assistant. He was named the head coach of Alabama A&M for this upcoming season. The Bulldogs, they opened up their season this year at Jacksonville State on August 17th. A couple of their players to look out for are forward Chelsea Charles and defender Keela Barnes Blackwood. Alabama State, they return a couple of key players. They return midfielder Eli Higashi and midfielder Camila Jimenez. Jimenez was the leading scorer on Alabama State's team last season. They opened up their season on August 18th at Jacksonville University. Alcorn opens up their season in Thibodaux in a tournament against Florida International on August 18th. Their top players are Samara Nunn at forward and goalie Paula Arguelé, who is one of the top goalies in the conference. Grambling opens up on August 18th at Murray State. Grambling, who finished second, they have quite a few returning all-conference players. Defender Adriana Pratt, forward Beatrice Credis, who's one of the better offensive players in the league. Midfielder Carolyn Judge and forward Samantha Diaz. Grambling should definitely be a contender for the conference championship, along with Jackson State, who is the defending champ. They returned their goalie, Tiana Taylor, who was the goalie of the year, defender Ayana Pender, forward Annalise Brunson, and midfielder Shantae Blackwood. Jackson State opens up on the 17th at Southern Illinois. Following that is Valley, who also has a new coach this season, Kaylee Lamberts. She coached at John Melvin University, where she started up the men's and women's soccer program last season. So she's coming over to run the Valley program, who went winless this past season, but they open up on August 19th at Southern Utah. There are a couple key players to look out for are forward Bailey Washington and forward Juliet Charez. Prairie View opens up on the 18th of August as well against Sam Houston State on the road against the Bearcats. They return Kamara Bradley at forward and goalie Brooklyn Hawkins and defender Megan Howell. Prairie View was a team who finished, kind of low in the standings. You could hope to see them kind of rise up and maybe challenge for a good spot in the tournament. Following that is Southern, who had probably the best season in Southern's women's soccer history. They finished over 500 for the first time ever. Also won the most games ever in a single season at Southern University. They return some key players, midfielder Zyla Mulligan, defender Anaya Clark, and goalie Sydney Bellamy. The Jaguars open up their season on August 17th at Memphis. Texas Southern is being led this season by midfielder Victoria Pucci and goalie Jaden Kristoff, who was also one of the top goalies in the conference. They open up their season on the 17th at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Pine Bluff, I did not find a women's 2023 schedule for, so if y'all know when their first game is, you feel free to chime in and let me know that. I apologize for not having that. But Tiana Johnson, who is probably the best offensive player in the league, she was just a freshman last year. She was freshman of the year and offensive player of the year. She returns, as well as Natalie Freeman, who is another forward who was a big-time offensive player for the Golden Lions, and goalie Michaela Riedel also returns. So just wanted to kind of share a little bit on some soccer action. Once the season gets going, we'll kind of go, we'll probably do like a weekly recap, especially once we get more into conference play. We'll start to kind of keep a close eye on everything. I know football is king, so football is gonna probably take American football is probably going to take the bulk of the coverage up until once the conference play gets going in soccer. I also want to try to drop a volleyball preview a little bit later in the month. Just want to do a little bit, because like I said, I cover the SWAC inside and out, so it's only right to drop a little content on every sport. And of course, when basketball come around, we'll have men's and women's basketball. We'll do a little softball and baseball. Gonna try to dip in the track and field a little bit. Even if I have to do some, little catch-all shows for everything, we're gonna do a little something to bring you a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So that's where we stand off, man. Don't forget, like I said, Wednesday we're dropping our football preview, then Southern on Sunday, SWAC Smoke Live on Thursday, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Y'all keep it locked in with SWACTalk, man. We can continue to bring y'all a lot of hot stuff. Hit that SWACTalk store to get your merch, get that young man's tee. It's there, man. It's ready for you. Season is ready. The young man, so everybody's team is ready. So, support your team and rock the young man's tee. So we'll catch y'all on another edition of SWACTalk real soon, and we'll holler at y'all on the rebound. Peace.